Hey guys, it's Cody here from Century 21. January 2025 has come to an end. It's hard to believe it, but we already got 1 month in the books for 2025, and what a month it was. We got lots going on in politics, from Justin Trudeau announcing that he's planning on stepping down as our prime minister, the trade war that's happening with the US, which thankfully was delayed now until March, so we're not facing that in February, but who knows what'll actually happen in the future. We got an Ontario election coming up, so there's lots happening. But what I do know is what happened in the real estate market in Windsor-Essex for January. Over the course of the month, and at the end of it, there were 1,254 listings available at the end of the month. There were 262 sales over the course of the month, and that gave us just shy of 5 months of inventory. So our supply and demand ratio is approaching a balanced market. Our days on market rose slightly to 33 days from just under 30 days in the last quarter of 2024. Average sale price still pretty steady in that mid to high 500 mark, so 572,000 for the course of January. Now, what's going to happen over the next couple months, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, 2025? It's tough to say, but we do expect the Bank of Canada is going to continue to decrease interest rates. We did have one drop in the month of January, not unlikely to expect another one coming up in March, especially as these talks of tariffs and everything else happens. But what I can tell you is that I do believe there's still some pent-up demand. The Windsor-Essex market is still very strong compared to the rest of Canada in regards to unemployment, especially with all the projects that we have happening here. Gordie Howe Bridge, we got the Stellantis LG Nexstar plant. We got some feeder plants that just got announced too. We got some big commercial development happening in the east end of Windsor, and our mega hospital, that's all still in talks also. So there's lots happening here in Windsor-Essex, and I do believe that the demand for single-family homes in Canada is going to continue to be strong. There's lots of reports that are coming out that show that condo construction kind of peaked about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, somewhere between 2021 and 2022. If you look at a graph that's showing housing starts, we're still seeing that built-for-purpose rentals are taking off like crazy, and they're still coming in as the #1 increase in being built right now. But our single-family home construction is basically at the same level it was back in 1980. So even though we saw a large immigration increase over the course of COVID into 2024, almost a million new Canadians in 2024, we haven't really increased the building of single-family homes. And part of that's because the cost of construction is so high compared to where the resale market is at right now. And if tariffs do come in March, new build homes ain't gonna get any cheaper. And sorry to be frank on that, but the reality is that if we're importing materials like electrical, plumbing, all that kind of stuff, heating, cooling, maybe some of our shingle products, bricks, whatever it might be, drywall, insulation, if these things are going to get more expensive because of a tariff, new home construction is not going to get any cheaper. So that's why I do believe there's a case for single family or freehold home ownership in Canada, despite of what's happening in the economy between a trade war with the States, elections that are happening in Canada, interest rate decreases, increases, who knows, likely decreases to come. But I do believe that you can take safety in knowing that your investment in freehold housing in Canada is going to prove to be a good investment over the long term. Are we going to see double-digit increases like maybe we have over the last few years? Save 2023 and 2024? No, I don't think so. But I do think that the homes are going to appreciate well with inflation, probably slightly ahead of inflation, and at least prove to be a good hedge of security for your family's financial well-being. If you have any questions in regards to the local housing market specifically, reach out to one of us at Century 21. Thanks so much. Bye for now.